Alright, welcome back everybody. I'm Josiwe, and this is another session of Josiwe Presents LA Noire, a Team Bondi game published by Rockstar and distributed by Take-Two. Now last time, I presented a fairly succinct lesson on how to fail at LA Noire, and I want to just take a minute here to explain what happened. When I first loaded up the game, I found that much of the progress I'd made the previous night had been lost, and I had to play through 20 minutes of the game that I'd already played through in order to really start a new episode or broadcast session, whatever you want to call it. So that kind of got me off on the wrong foot, and then as I played through, I got to the end of the hour that I was trying to record or break off at, and I found that I just couldn't get the game to save for me. There's no manual save, there's no save on quit. It's a really unfortunate decision. And I let it get to me. I let it frustrate me, and I kind of lost control. As a result, I also rushed through the case and missed something vital. So I want to discuss what I missed. I went back to YouTube and watched somebody else's playthrough. More of a walkthrough, actually, where they made sure they knew everything ahead and very neatly laid out the case. It turns out that the ambassador who owned the car, the Packard, there was a lot going on there that I didn't find out about because I never went to interview him. I went straight from his apartment to the car chase. So the first thing you learn is he confirms that he had the embassy buy the car from Dewey in order to get a kickback from Dewey, which he admitted to. And then it turned out that little notebook of his we found was not actually a list of girls. It was a list of underage boys. So this ambassador was a pedophile and statutory rapist, which explains the odd phone call we made that I didn't understand at the time. When we found the notebook, there was one number in there. We called it asking for someone named John Madsen. Turned out to be a kid in high school, and we didn't understand. So that also was the key to understanding the motivation behind the crime. The ambassador at Dewey's, picking up his car, had hit on one of the mechanics, one of the young boys who worked there. And that was Gabriel Delgado, who got angry and decided to steal the ambassador's car and strip the tires and the flag to prove that he was a man. So that was the truth behind the case of the consul's car. And I missed a whole lot. I mean, I really stumbled ass backwards into that arrest. I missed a bunch of evidence, screwed up all the investigations. I'm going to try and do better tonight. And I'm not going to let the save game nonsense get to me. If I have to replay before starting tomorrow's broadcast, whatever. Let me go ahead and resume our game here. I think this is a new. This must be the new case, right? It's Traffic, A Marriage Made in Heaven. That must have been the new case. Let's see if it starts us off with that flashback into the Marines. No, it seems we're going to miss out on that. That's unfortunate. We'll have to see if there's some way to get that to play back. Oh, wow. Hit and run! Okay, actually, before I do that, let me just see if there's a way to get that other cutscene to play, because otherwise we're going to miss it. LA Noire, playback, cutscenes. I don't think there's any way to play it back. They're unskippable and there's no way to get them to play back. Alright, so let's just continue with our new case. If you want to see that memory, you'll have to look up the case, the consul's car, on YouTube.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Coroner says it's gonna
All right, we got a new case. Let's try not to fuck it up as badly as we did the last one.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired my gun.
Cases you have unlocked or downloaded can be accessed for replay via the cases section of the main menu. So I may actually go back and replay that case what I'll do is I'll record a special episode just to replay that case maybe and get it right. But that'll however long that takes, whether it's 30 minutes or 45 minutes, that'll be its own episode, and I'll make an annotation that says, this is the replay. If you don't want to watch this, just skip to the next whatever. And of course, anybody who comes to see my live broadcast will have to suffer through it. See, we've got some folks in the channel here. Let me take a quick look. Got Great Stripin', welcome back, and somebody I don't believe has been in here before. Oh yes, no, I remember you. Pocket Ninja Genius, welcome back. Good to see you again. Let's see, is that?
I heard he's an honest cop.
Here we go. I guess we can take this patrol car here. Oh, he wanted to take his nicer car. Well, we're taking this one, buddy. That's what Cole Phelps wants to drive. Oh, how did we get swapped in? Oh, wait, is it? Oh, it just looks like it's, okay. Alright. And here we go. Let's go ahead and pull out into the street. Get back in the habit of driving.
The DA is going to press charges, and Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let him go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
How do we get... Okay. So Ana Rodriguez, I believe, was the car thief's girlfriend, the pregnant one from the last episode, or the last case. It's interesting that they're talking about that now. I guess as partners it makes sense they discuss previous cases and things that impacted them while they're on their way to the next case. Oh, this is pretty grisly. Look at this.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Because a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar, named Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Okay, so we've got a hit and run scene. Probably the first thing we want to look at is the body.
Phelps?
You should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Alright, so that's important. The car struck him from behind. Let's check out his face. Pretty bruised up. Check his arms. See if he has a watch. Maybe a tattoo. Nothing. Okay. Let's check his other arm. Just some scrapes from where he hit the road, basically. Inside his jacket pocket, we've got a wallet. Okay, this gives us an address.
Notify next of kin.
Yeah, and we can notify next of kin. Okay, so standard driver's license, Lester Patterson, Wayne 82 North Hope Street. Male, 5'8". Yeah, this is him. He's married, it says right there. Married, yes, and he was 36. Okay. Let's check his cash, see if there's anything interesting there. Nothing there. Just some singles. Although, what does the LP stand for? What was his name? Lester. Okay, Lester Patterson. Right, that makes sense. The LP stands for Lester, yeah. Check this jacket pocket, see if there's anything there. Oh, there is something. Here we go. California Fire and Life, January 5th, 1947. I believe that's pretty recently. That's certainly this year, because the year of the game is set in is 1947. Dear Mr. Pattison, it is with great pleasure that we acknowledge the receipt of your application 14F, and pre-approval has been granted to raise the weekly premium on your life insurance policy from $370 per week to $590 per week. This raise became effective on January 1st, 1947. Where our standard veteran care policy entitled you to a lump sum payout of $10,000 in the event of your untimely death or permanent incapacitation, this new plan secures your beneficiaries a sum of $16,000. Interestingly, that number circled in red with the comment, "What the fuck?" We at California Fire and Life thank you and wish you good health and security for the future. Yours sincerely, Curtis Benson.
Life insurance.
Curtis Benson, Vice President, California Fire and Life Insurance. And of course, it's covered in blood from the accident. Who wrote "what the fuck"? That's the question. And why was that written there? I mean, it seems like a fairly straightforward note. Your premiums have gone up, and so has your payout. What's so shocking about that? Maybe just 16 grand is a whole lot of money. But why would he be the one to write that? Also, the fact that he has life insurance leads you to wonder whether or not this was staged. Whether he paid, maybe he hired someone to hit him with the car, or had a friend do it because maybe his wife needs the money or something. I don't know. We'll have to find out. We'll have to see how the wife responds. But there's also a witness and there may be some more clues, so let's keep looking around. Okay.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent foot ornament. Those things are killers.
Ah, interesting. So we got the coroner's report, too, out of that. Alright, let's take a look at his hat. Where's he going? Where are you in such a hurry to go, buddy? No blood on the hat. Guess it makes sense if it was knocked clear. Just kind of taking a look around, making sure I see everything that can be seen.
I got friends work for the Examiner. $5 for the exclusive.
Look at this. This guy's a
Hannibal's
reporter.
Finished off eating the clown and said,
Just
"Did
awful.
that taste funny to you?"
Why can't we get any closer?
Just keep examining the crime scene, make sure we don't miss anything, take our time, think about things. I think that's what I like about this game, and I don't appreciate it trying to rush me through it. It definitely feels like the game tries to kind of move you along. Doesn't give you a lot of time to sort of pause and think, but since I'm here at the crime scene, and I probably, there's probably nothing out here. It's probably all inside that circle of cones, but I just want to be, thorough. And it gives me a chance to, think and analyze. What do we got over here? We got a jewelry store over here.
All these cops, it's got to be something big, right?
Use LB to use intuition to search for clues. I'd rather save intuition for interrogations. I think I can find clues. There's plenty of hints already. What do we got over here? Los Angeles Mirror? Magazines? Alright, I guess we should probably go back into the crime scene. He came out of the bar, right? Where's the bar? On the corner, they said? Oh. Raj's Cafe. That's gotta be it. Alright, so the area outside of the cones, or the cones, they're not cones, the barricades, doesn't really, I haven't seen anything in here, so I guess we'll just follow the tags here. Here's number A, or letter A.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
That is interesting. almost as if he changed his mind, maybe? Or no, the driver didn't... Maybe the driver was totally unrelated. Maybe our Vic just got drunk to get his courage up and then ran out into the road. This jackoff just drove away because he was a coward. Like, if he'd stayed and talked to the cops, they probably could have figured out this guy was committing suicide for the life insurance money. But this guy, because he ran, now it's like, is it a homicide? Is it a suicide? Nobody knows. But this guy may not be involved at all. May not be his friend, may not be... Actually, the brake indicates, yeah, I mean, his friend would either be committed or not. He wouldn't be half-assed. And, like, trying to decide in the last second to change your mind, no, I don't buy that. And if he paid somebody to do it, they wouldn't do this. So this had to be somebody who wasn't expecting him to jump in front of their car. Somebody who tried to brake. And then they drove away because they panicked. All right. So that clue is pretty interesting. Let's take a look over here at the blood spatter where the impact occurred.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Alright, so the car was going really, really fast. That may explain why when he tried to brake, it wasn't good enough. You know, maybe Lester was looking for somebody who was coming down the stretch really fast so that he could jump in front of them and there'd be nothing they could do. You know? He didn't have the courage to do it himself, you know, with a knife or a gun or something, but he could step into the road and close his eyes. And if somebody was going fast enough, even if they tried to brake, they'd still smack him. So he got hit here, and his body traveled all the way over there. Like, look, it bounced. It bounced. No, it didn't bounce. It got hit, and it flew. This was all air between B and C. That's all air. And then, I guess the car was probably trying to stop, and it pushed him a little bit, or maybe he just, the momentum. Let's take a look here. Looks like he was pushed.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
That would be consistent with the theory of our guy going really fast. Either that or just... I can't tell whether it was pushed or whether it just kind of skidded. It doesn't look like a skid. It looks more like a push. And look over here. You can see tracks like pulling out to the left. See right here. There's some tracks pulling out. Or is that...
Never the same.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. Alright, I think that's most of the evidence. What is D? D is the body, yeah. No, we already checked that out. Alright, let's go talk to our eyewitness.
Stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
He's right, I'm walking through the blood. It's not good. Let's go talk to our witness.
It's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Okay, Shannon Perry, our witness. Great Striping says another one of my favorite cases. I'll probably say that for all of them. Yeah, you really like this game, huh? Okay, so we got Shannon Perry. She's an eyewitness to the hit-and-run incident. Oh, I know her. I know that the actress that her face is based on. She's on.
Aren't you at least gonna try to catch the man that did this?
Yeah, she's a legit witness. All right, let's take her report.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
An argument. Okay. I mean, I don't see why she would be a witness if that weren't true. So let's just say truth.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Okay. Let's ask about that argument. She seems pretty straight-laced.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Oh, look at her. Her body language is all messed up. Man and a woman. I don't think I have any... I mean, I don't have any evidence, do I? Man and a woman? Insurance letter. I don't know. I think I have to doubt her, though. I don't have any proof, but I can doubt her. Look at her
Why are
body
you holding
language.
out on
Yeah,
us,
I was
Perry?
right.
I'm sorry.
She was holding
I was
out.
hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Okay. So the life insurance makes it suspicious, but it might, I guess it might just be a hit and run case. Like maybe he was arguing with his wife, he got drunk, he stumbled into the street. Or maybe the argument was meant to be overheard. Maybe this
Aren't
is
you
all
at least gonna try to
all
catch
part
the
of a
man that
plan.
did this?
You know, our witness here, Shannon Perry, might be a dupe. You know, maybe she was meant to hear that argument, come to the window and watch him die. Depends on whether the wife was in on it or not. They'd have to be pretty desperate for her to be like, yeah, go ahead and kill yourself so I can cash the check from the insurance company. Anyway, let's ask about the vehicle.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
That's the truth. She has no reason to lie.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
All right.
Bartender, you work the rest of the room.
So here we are in the bar where this argument took place, and where, you know, the guy got drunk and stepped out into the street. Looks like there's a few guys here and a seedy-looking bartender with a weird mustache.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Lorna Pattison, the victim's wife. So she already knows what happened? This guy's interesting. He seems like very quiet and reserved, but I think there's some intelligence hiding behind those dull brown eyes.
No offense, fellas, but having cops hanging around ain't exactly good for business.
Deal with it! Let's ask about the hit and run incident.
No offense, fellas, but having cops hanging around ain't exactly good for business.
Why isn't my A button
What can you
working?
tell me
There we
about
go.
the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Okay. We doubted him. We knew he knew something. This guy is very doubtful. Let's go ahead and ask about his
Do
association.
you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Alright, I don't think he's lying. I think that's true.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Okay. And what about this argument?
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
I guess that's also the truth. Think.
What was it
No.
about?
Come on!
Who knows? The
Really?
slightest thing could set those two off.
Now I don't know what it's really about.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Okay. Well, we're not doing too bad. I don't know what he would have revealed, though. It's pretty frustrating. Looks looks like we've got another headline about Dr. Harlan J. Fontaine. Let's go ahead and take a short act break to watch this the story behind this headline.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
All right, so more sinister undertones there about what's going on in the background of our version of Los Angeles here in LA Noire. But it's sort of beside the point. We got to find out more about what was going on in here. Take a look around, see if there's anything interesting in terms of clues we can look at, maybe. I guess not.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from?
It's pretty funny.
Operator, give me R&I.
Let's get those first three license plate numbers
Putting you through now.
factored in.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
I think before we visit Mr. Shelton, we should probably visit the wife. Or maybe we should visit Mr. Shelton first. I don't know. I mean, he's technically the guy who we would arrest, and I don't want to just arrest him, but what's through here?
So this is why everybody comes to...
Oh, wow. Look at this. All right, I'll try and remember that next time. That's pretty funny. Okay. I guess there's not much left here for us, so we should probably pick a new destination. Let's take a look at our notebook here. Let's review. Marriage made in heaven. We've got Lester Patterson, the victim of a hit-and-run incident. We've got Shannon Perry, the eyewitness. We've got Lorna Patterson, the victim's wife. We've got some questions for her. We've got Dudley Lynch, the bartender at Ray's Cafe. He may know something, but we may have missed our chance. And we've got William Shelton, possible owner of the red Lincoln and hit-and-run suspect. So, in terms of evidence, or clues rather, we have the Continental, the wallet, the insurance letter, the coroner's report. What was that again? Victim intoxicated, chest wound possibly caused by vehicle hood ornament, right? And then this argument overheard. Alright, I think probably we want to talk to the wife first. So let's go to the Pattison residence. Let's set that as our destination. Speak with Lorna. Lorna and Lester. I think I understand the name of this case now. Was it A Marriage Made in Heaven? Yeah. Which car was ours again? Where's our crappy parking job? I guess this is probably us. Oh, 2150, is that us? I guess so. Alright, let's take a quick look at the map. And let's click on that flag. No, I think we just unflagged it. Hang on. Oh, you can use RB and LB. That's actually kind of nice. Well, great striping. I can't seem to get the look at your mini map. Yeah, click the destination and back out. Yeah, I don't see your route highlighted for me. Do I need to set an option maybe? Oh well, I tried, buddy. Couldn't get it to work again, so. Let's actually, let me go back to the map here. Where do I actually need to go? Okay, so I need to, which way am I facing? I'm on Los Angeles Street. I need to turn around and get back to 2nd, basically. Or I could take 1st, but.
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. You saw some people do some strange things in war.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work. You don't think... Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
Okay, officer needs help. We gotta respond to that.
Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Alright, officer down. Officer in trouble. Let's go, guys. We're gonna have to deal with Lorna Dune, or whatever her name is. Pattison, much later. Oh, that was a close shave. And a haircut. Oh man, it is fun racing through the streets of 1940s Los Angeles like this. It's a gorgeously rendered world. It's really nice. The city's just impressive, really. Where the heck is this guy? Alright, let's bang a left up here, see if we can get a little closer to him. This guy's really far away from where we were supposed to go.
Finally! We're starting to think nobody would show.
You were a hell long way away from where we were reported, man.
Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir. LA
Oh, he took one in the leg and he's still coming? Guess it's time to go down, brother. Man, this is ridiculous. Hold RB and use L to round a corner and cover.
Covering fire!
Oh, I'm getting hit. Not good, not good. Take cover, buddy. Recover. Okay. This jackass. Oh!
How long do you think you can hold out?
I think we might be able to run forward now, get cover somewhere else, but I gotta get off this car. Nice, nice. Where's the other guys? They're over here somewhere, right? I see them on the map there. Where are they? They hiding?
Around here somewhere.
Move! Move!
There you go. They're way back there. All right.
Reinforcements are on the way. Assist.
Missed! Damn it! Oh shit, look at this schmuck. Okay, that takes care of him. Oh, I'm a bad shot. Not good. Oh man. God, there's more of them. Nice! I think I got clipped like twice in that though. That was a fun gunfight though. Hey, look, it's saved.
Car 11K calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
Roger on the ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 on the major 415 on West 3rd Street. Suspects are down.
Wow. Alright, so we managed to break up that gunfight and help out our friend and down some thugs, some gang members. Let's go ahead and get to our current destination.
You know the way. You can drive.
Hopefully our partner here, Stefan, is a better driver than us. Hey, Pokemon's the plural. I'm using a Logitech wireless gamepad F710. It's a Xbox 360 style controller for the PC. And it's basically mandatory for this game. Alright, so we finally arrived at the Patterson residence, having shot up a bunch of gang members on our way over here like total badass thugs. Maybe we'll just take a quick look around the residence before we head inside. Who are these guys back here? Is there a back porch? These guys just bystanders? Look at that, saving now. That's interesting. Who are you guys? Nobody? Alright. I can accept that. Oh look, it's saving again. Maybe it's when I come on and off the property. That'd be kind of interesting. Maybe I can make it do it again. Hang on, let's see. Yep, saving again. Very nice. Okay, so maybe I can use that trick to kind of get it to work. Didn't seem to work last night. That's alright. Alright, let's keep moving here. We got some trash bins. Nothing interesting there. Alright, so we did a quick sweep of the property. Nothing obvious. No clues or anything like that. Let's go inside and talk to Mrs. Patterson. Apparently she's already aware of what happened, so you can ask her some questions like, why did you leave? And did you know about the fat penalty check, or life insurance check you're gonna get?
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Doesn't seem very shook up, does she?
We wanted to give you the facts about the accident, ma'am.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective. He was hit by a car, now he's dead. What more is there to tell?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be too upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick together this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and I...
Beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards.
What story?
He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Okay, new person of interest, Leroy Sabo. Take a quick look at her. How's she doing? She holding up? Alright, let's ask about the hit and run incident.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Well, I mean, I can tell from her body language. That's not good. I probably doubt, but let me just review the evidence real quick. Got the... coroner's report. Victim intoxicated. Chest wound possibly caused by vehicle hood on ornament. Well, he would have had to turn into the car to get a wound on his chest, right? And there was this argument. Maybe I could say she's lying and use the argument. I mean, she's looking really shifty. Let's try lie.
You're lying, Lorna. You pushed him in front of the car.
If you think you can prove that, I suggest you arrest me now. I would have loved to push him under.
Oh, I was wrong. I should have just doubted her.
Not this time.
Honestly. Alright, nature of the argument?
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Alright, I have no evidence, so doubt.
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
We're leaving, Lorna, but this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
Maybe I should have used
Let's make ourselves
the insurance report instead of the argument. Maybe I should have used the insurance report. Oh, man, this game, man, it's getting to me. It's getting to me. It's harder than it looks.
I didn't love him, I admit it. But that's not a crime.
I'm out of here, Lorna. I got a business to run.
Maybe I should have looked around in her house.
You know, I don't really feel like talking to you right now.
Is there clues? Anything like that? Yeah, it's not even really letting me look. Wait a minute, what? It's a salad fork. I'm starting to think I should have used the insurance report when I accused her of lying and pushing him. Maybe we should have gone to see the hit-and-run guy first. Ugh, that's what I don't like about this. It's like, if you don't do things exactly the way they want you to, you can't.
Think Mal is
Like
done
it just.
with the autopsy?
It's hard to.
Better call it in and check, Phelps.
It's hard to get the whole story without going back and replaying.
Dealing with the facts.
New objective telephone in the coroner's office. Alright, there's a make well right there. Game well, not make well.
Phelps, badge 1247.
It's a very suspicious fork.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Really?
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay. I think we should go take care of that. Let's see. We got Ray's Cafe. Okay. So we kind of messed up that investigation a little bit, that interrogation, if you prefer, but that's all right. We'll keep plodding away, keep trying to get it right. Obviously, I'm cutting through the red here, buddy. What are you doing?
Try to get there in one piece.
I really do like driving in this game, though. I have to admit.
All units in the vicinity, see the security guard at 459 there now at 536 South Figueroa. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
Oh no, I'm in like a little cul-de-sac. What is this? Can I cut across here? No. There are little things like this all over Los Angeles. Sometimes it can be really annoying. Kablow! Hey, Melonhead, welcome back. Yeah, still driving like a moron.